In March 2018, the Department of Home Affairs introduced the new Temporary Skill Shortage Visa, Subclass 482, to replace the Temporary Work Visa, Subclass 457. This visa, known as the TSS visa, lets employers address labor shortages by bringing genuinely skilled overseas workers if they are unable to source appropriately skilled Australian workers. While Australian workers still have the priority for filling job roles in Australia, this visa is designed to allow skilled overseas workers to fill skill gaps and address the skill shortage on a temporary basis. Under this subclass, there are three streams: the short-term stream, the medium-term stream, and the labor agreement stream. In this video series, we will look at each TSS visa stream, and in this video, we will start by looking at the short-term stream. Hi, I'm Buki Adelaja. I'm the founder of Youenrol Education and the presenter of Youenrol's videos, and you're watching another episode on the Youenrol channel. On this channel, we'll provide you with all the information you need about studying, living, and working in Australia without you having to pay costly consultant fees, no matter where you are in the world. Our mission is to make your life easier by being your go-to destination for up-to-date information about studying, living, and working in Australia. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on our new videos. With the short-term TSS visa, you can work in Australia for up to 2 years for your sponsor, or work in Australia for up to 4 years if an International Trade Obligation or ITO applies. You can study, but you won't receive government assistance. You can travel to and from Australia as many times as you want while the visa is valid. If eligible, you can apply for permanent residence. For this stream of visa, you must be sponsored to work in an occupation listed on the short-term skilled occupation list. Your visa will come with conditions attached to it. To see your conditions, refer to your visa grant letter or use the Visa Entitlement Verification online page, VIVO. To work out what your visa will cost, use the visa pricing estimator on the Department of Home Affairs website. Do note that the estimator does not take into account other costs. So how long can you stay on this visa? This is a temporary visa, and you can stay in Australia for the period of time your employer nominates you for. This would be up to 2 years in most cases, or it could be up to 4 years if an International Trade Obligation or ITO applies, but the maximum length will depend on the actual ITO relevant to your circumstances. Broadly, an ITO applies if you are an intra-corporate transferee and your company is based in a World Trade Organization member country or territory, and you are an executive or senior manager occupation, and you are from a WTO member country or territory, or you're a citizen or national of China and an intra-corporate transferee, an independent executive or contractor service supplier, or you are an inter-corporate transferee from a Singapore-based company and a Singapore citizen or permanent resident, or you are an inter-corporate transferee from a Thailand-based company and a Thai citizen or national, or if your Thailand-based business wants to start a business in Australia, you are an executive or senior manager occupation, you are a Thai citizen national, you are a contractual service supplier, and you are a Thai citizen or national. If your visa is expiring and you want to stay in Australia to work for your existing employer, your employer will need to submit a new nomination. You must apply for a new visa. Your employer may be able to sponsor you for permanent residence through the Employer Nomination Scheme, which is Subclass 186, or Regional Sponsored Migration Scheme, which is Subclass 187. You might also be eligible for other skilled work visas. So, use the department's visa finder to find out other options for work. You can include other family members called secondary applicants in your visa application. The family members you can add will depend on whether you currently hold a Subclass 457 or a TSS visa. If you have not previously held a Subclass 457 or TSS visa, the secondary applicants you can include in your visa applications are those who are members of your family unit. If you currently hold a Subclass 457 or TSS visa and you are applying for a subsequent Subclass TSS visa, the secondary applicants who can be included in your application are one of the members of your family unit, or a person who currently holds a Subclass 457 or TSS visa that was granted on the basis that they were a member of your family unit at the time and is currently one of the following: your spouse or de facto partner, or your spouse's or de facto partner's child or stepchild who is not engaged, married, or in a de facto relationship and is younger than 23 or age 23 or older and fully or mostly reliant on you or your partner because they can't work due to a partial or total physical or mental disability, or is a dependent child of your or your spouse or de facto partner's child or stepchild. To be granted this visa, secondary applicants must be included in the main applicant's nomination or provide written evidence that the sponsor who nominated the main applicant agrees that the secondary applicant can be a secondary sponsored person. Secondary applicants who apply for the visa must also meet the health and character requirements. You can't add family members to your visa application after it has been submitted. If you have submitted your visa application and it is being processed by the department, family members that were not included in your visa application can lodge a subsequent entrant application. Alternatively, if you have been granted a visa, family members may apply to join you in Australia later as a subsequent entrant. Usually, you can be in or outside Australia when you apply for this visa, but not in immigration clearance. However, you must be outside Australia if all the following apply. You have held more than one TSS visa in a short-term stream. You hold a TSS visa in a short-term stream and you were in Australia when you applied for that visa. Or applying outside Australia is not inconsistent with an ITO. If you are applying in Australia, you must hold a substantive visa or a bridging visa A, B, or C. With regards to your obligations under this visa, you and your family must meet all visa conditions and must obey Australian laws. You must begin your employment within 90 days of entering Australia if you are outside Australia when the visa was granted. Also, be sure to check which visa conditions might be attached to this visa. The conditions attached to this visa include that you work in Australia only in the occupation you were nominated for and only for your nominating business, or in some circumstances an associated entity of that business. Your family can also live, study and work in Australia. So this is the end of the first video in the TSS visa series about the short-term stream. Be sure to watch the other videos on the other TSS streams on our channel. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. Also click the bell icon to find out when we release new videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.